Hello students, welcome to the session of square roots of decimals. Finding square root by division method. This division method only we are going to now follow. So we have to use the same method, but here we have to use the decimals only. First, what are the steps for finding square root by division method? The first one, place a bar over every pair of digits starting from the digit at one's place. If the number of digits in its odd, then the leftmost single digit too will have a bar. Find the largest number whose square is less than or equal to the number under the extreme left bar. Take this number as the divisor and the quotient with the number under the extreme left bar as the dividend. Bring down the number under the next bar to the right of the remainder. Double the divisor and enter with a blank on its right. Guess the largest possible digit to fill the blank, which will also become the new digit in the quotient, such that when the new divisor is multiplied to the new quotient, the product is less than or equal to the dividend. Continue this process till the remainder is 0 and no digits are left in the given number. The quotient thus obtained is the required square root. Normally, for square root of decimals, put bars on the integral part of the number in the usual manner. Place bars in the decimal part on every pair of digits beginning with the first decimal place. Proceed as usual to find the square root. Here the first problem. Find the square root of the following decimal number. The given number is actually 2.56. Suppose normally we have a normal number mean 256 means easily we have to calculate the square root of 256 using a division method. Here also we are going to follow the same method, but here we are discussing the decimal values also. So first write the value 2.56. This is our given number. So using long division method 2.56. Actually you just look at the first number. The first number is 2. So the possible value is 1 ones are 1 ones are 1. What is the balance value? 2 minus 1 1. Next take the next two digits, that is 5 6. Double the value, no, so 1 plus 1 2. Here we have to use one value, the same value we have to use here, but we use the decimal point also. Now the ending number is 6, so two possible values are there. One is 4 4s are 16, that number also ending with the number 6. Another one value is 6 6 are 36. But here the possible number is actually 6. So use the 6 value here also. 6 6 are 36, 6 balance 3, 6 2s are 12 plus 3 15. So then the remainder value is 0. So square root of 2.56 is equal to 1.6. Okay. The next subdivision, second subdivision 7.29. The same procedure. 7.29 is your value. You first take the value 7. So what is the possible number actually? We know 2 2s are 4. The next number is 3. No, 3 3s are 9. That is not possible. So choose this number. 2 2s are 4. 7 minus 4 3. Next is take the next two value, that is 29. 2 plus 2 4. Here we are going to use one value. The same value we have to use here. So the ending number is 9. No. So two numbers are possible. One is 3, another one is 7. Because 3 3s are 9. Another one 7 7s are 49. These two numbers ending with the number 9. Now the possible number is 7. 7 7s are 49. Balance 4. 7 4s are 28 plus 4 32. So 329 minus 329. The remainder is 0. So square root of 7.29 is equal to, what is the value? The quotient value is actually 2.7. So square root of 7.29 is 2.7. That's all. Next is subdivision 51.84. The same procedure we are going to follow. 51.84. Using long division method, we are going to calculate the square root of 51.84. So look at the value. The first two values are 51. So choose the possible number. That is the same value only we have to use. 2 2s are 3 3s are 4 4s are. So the possible number is 7. 7 7s are 49. 51 minus 49, the remainder is actually 2. Next take the next two digit value, that is 84. 7 plus 7 14, because we have to double the value. No, here we are going to use a number The same number also we have to use here. Actually the ending number is 4. So what is the possible number? That is 2. Here we have to use 1 2. The quotient place also we have to use 1 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 4s are 8. 2 1s are 2. So 284 minus 284, the remainder is 0. So what is the square root of 51.84? The possible value is 7.2. This is the answer. The next subdivision 42.25. Same long division method. So choose the first two value, that is 42. So the possible number is 2 2s are 3 3s are 4 4s are. What is the number? Actually 6 6 are 36, because 7 7s are 49, that is greater than 42. No. So choose the value 6 6 are 36. So subtract the value 42 minus 36, 6. Next take the next two digit, that is 25. Double the value, no. So 6 plus 6 12. Here we have to use one value. The same value we are going to use here also. After that you have to put one decimal point. Now the ending number is 5. So the possible number is 5 only, because we know 5 5s are 25. Okay, the ending number is 5. That is very important. So 5 5s are 25, 5, balance 2. 5 2s are 10 plus 2, 12, 2, balance 1. 5 1s are 5 plus 1, 6. So 625 minus 625, the answer is 0. So the square root value of 42.25 is 6.5. That's all. Next problem, find the least number which must be subtracted from each of the following numbers so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square so obtained. The question is actually 402. We know 402 is not a perfect square. First we have to calculate the square root of this particular number, then only we have to subtract the particular value. We have to create the given number as a perfect square. So the question is actually 402. We have to choose two values from the last. No, the number is actually 4. So first we take the value, 2 2s are 4. Next 4, we know 4 minus 4 0, so take the next two value, that is 0 2. Double the value, 2 plus 2 4. Here we have to use one value, the same value we have to use here. Our value is actually 2. So suppose we apply 1 here now, 41 ones are 41. So that is not possible, no. So use the value 0. So 0 into 0 0, 0 into 4 also 0. So the remainder value is 2. We get actually square root of 400 is 20. We know that. Here we get 20 square is less than 402 by 2, because this shows that 20 square is what is that, 400 is less than 402 by 2. This means if we subtract the remainder from the number, we get a perfect square. We get a perfect square. So 402 minus 2, what is that? That is 400. No, we know square root of 400 is 20. That's all. Next subdivision 1989. First we have to calculate the square root of this particular number 1989. Choose from the last two digits we have to choose. So the number is actually 19. So we know 3 3s are 4 4s are 5 5s are only we have to use. So use the value 4 4s are 16. 19 minus 16, 3. Select the next two values, that is 8 9. Double the value. So 4 plus 4, what is that? 8. Here we have to use one value. The same value we have to use in the quotient place also. The possible number is actually, suppose we have to apply here 3 3 na, 3 3s are 9, 3 8s are 24. So choose the next value. 4 4s are 4 4s are 16, 6 balance 1, 4 8s are 32 plus 1 33. Subtract the value. 9 minus 6 3, 8 minus 3 5. So we get some value 53. This shows that 44 square is actually less than 1989 by 53. We get the value. This shows that 44 square is less than 1989 by 53. So if we subtract the remainder from the number, we get a perfect square. So 1989 minus 53. What is that? 9 minus 3 6, 8 minus 5 3, 1936. What is the 1936 value? That is 44. That's all. Next subdivision 3250. First find out the square root of 3250 using long division method. First select the first two digit 32. 4 4s are 16, 5 5s are 25, 6 6 are 36. So the possible number is 5 5s are 25. 32 minus 25, what is that? 7. Take the next two value, that is 50. 5 plus 5, 10. Here we have to use one number. The same value we have to use here also. What is the possible number? You just multiply with 105 into 5, 106 into 6, 107 into 7. The possible number is 7. 7 sevens are 49, balance 4. 7 into 0, 0, 4. 7 ones are 7. 750 minus 749, the value is actually, remainder value is 1. This shows that 57 square is less than 3250 by 1. Okay, this means if we subtract the remainder from the number, we get a perfect square. So the required least number is actually 1. So subtract the value. 3250 minus 1. So the value is 3249. What is the square root of 3249? Already we get the answer. That is 57. So square root of 3249 is 57. Next problem. Find the least number which must be added to each of the following numbers so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square so obtained. The given number is 525. We know 525 is not a perfect square, so we have to calculate the square root of 525 using long division method. That time we get some remainder. Then only we have to choose the value, which value we have to add the number, then we have to convert the number into a perfect square. So first find the square root of 525 using long division method. Okay, select the value from the last two digits. The possible first number is 2 2s are 4. So 5 minus 4, 1. Take the next two digits, that is 2 5. Double the value. 2 plus 2 4. Here I am going to use one value. The same value we have to use here. What is the possible value? Suppose I am going to apply 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 4s are 8. Suppose apply 3 na, it is greater than 125. So choose the value 2. 5 minus 4, 1. 12 minus 8, 4. Okay. This shows that 22 square, that is the quotient value. 22 square is actually less than 525. So the next perfect square is actually 23 square. So choose the value. Next perfect square, 23 square is equal to 529. So the number to be added is 23 square minus 525. What is the value? Hence, the number to be added is 23 square minus 525. What is the value 23 square? That is 529 minus 525. So the answer is 4. So the perfect square so obtained is 525 plus 4 is equal to 529. So what is the square root of 529? that is 23. So square root of 529 is 23. That's all.